So if you would like an automatic brewing station that we have right here that looks a little something like this, make sure you stay tuned to the very end of the video to see how we build this whole entire contraption, because trust me, it's worth your time and it's actually really good. So hello there everyone and welcome back to another video, and as you can tell by the title of the video, today we're going to be making a auto brewing system where we're just going to use these brewing stands and it's going to automatically brew all the stuff that we select. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into it. First of all, you're just going to need a pretty big area. I'm down here in my big, giant auto storage system, and I just built it in one of these corners. But what we're going to do, we're going to place a block right here. Then you're going to place your brewing stand on that. On top of that brewing stand, you're going to run a hopper into it, if it will work with us. There we go, hopper into it just like so. And then you're going to pick a direction, and you're going to go 18 hoppers in that direction, and that will be the front side of it. So we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfectly, just like we did. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to go ahead and build our first wall. Now keep in mind this is going to be the front of it, so this is the side that you're going to see. So we're just going to go ahead and go up by 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 just like so. And then you can just decorate this however you want, do something like that just so you can see that it doesn't matter. Alright, so next up, after you go to do this, we're going to go ahead and come right here where our hopper is. So diagonal to this block like we have, just so you guys can see. Underneath this little hopper thingy-majigger. Like right here. And all we're going to do is we're just going to place blocks the whole entire way down to the very end of the hopper line. And then we're going to place one behind it. Now this is going to be the back that we're working on right now. So it's going to end up looking a little something like this. So next up, what we want to do is we're going to go to the front of the farm, and we're going to place repeaters facing towards the back. So just on all of these blocks, we need some redstone repeaters. I know it's pretty expensive. Make sure they're all in one tick, so just the default that they come in when you place them down. I'm going to go ahead and place them all throughout here, just like so. That is looking very nice. Right, so for the next step, when I come here to the back of the farm, or the, I don't know why I keep saying farm, your brewing station, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place blocks on the face of all of these. So just like, as you can see, a line down like we are doing right here. Oops, just go to the very last repeater so you can see what we are doing. And then we're going to go ahead and place redstone torches on the tops of all of these blocks. And then on top of those redstone torches, we're going to go ahead and place even more blocks. Just like so, all the way through. So next up, what we're going to want to do is we'll come to the very front of the farm, like we have right here where the brewing stand and everything is. And where you just place those blocks for that last little bit, I'll try and show you guys. Those blocks that you just placed on top, when you're going to place sticky pistons. And now all these pistons should be extending out. And we got to try and get up here. Yep, just like so. Yeah, that's not going to work. But you guys see what we're doing, and they're going to cover the hoppers. Place these all the way down until you get to the very end. After you get pushed off a whole bunch of times, but you can see what we are doing right there. Here and here. And as you can see, all of these just got extended out, and all the sticky pistons. I'll go ahead and give you a side view real fast. So a quick view from the side if you don't get what we're doing. These they just go on the face of these blocks that we just placed above these redstone torches. So then next up, what we're going to do is get ourselves some chests. And when you go to the very end of the farm, or not the farm, whatever, this redstone contraption. And we're just going to crouch place, and we're going to place chests going all the way like this. And we got to do it this way because we do not want the chests to form together. They need to be their own separate thing. So yeah, we got to do this so that make sure they don't stick together, because then that would just break it all. So do this until the very end, just like so. So next up, what we are going to do is we're going to come to the back of the farm, the redstone contraption once again, where these redstone torches are, and we're going to come out by 1, 2 blocks out from them, and then we're just going to go ahead and fill this all the way in until the very end, because this is where a lot of our redstone and repeaters are going to be going. So just fill it in to the very end, just like so. So then next up, what we're going to do, we're going to come to the back of the redstone contraption. I got it right this time. And we're just going to place repeaters running into all of these blocks that are right above the redstone torches. Not above the torches, but Actually, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Okay. You see, these are where the redstone torches are. These are our blocks running to the sticky pistons. We're just going to go ahead and place redstone repeaters all along here. This is the thing that we just added that was 2 blocks wide. So it's going to look a little something like so. Now, of course, we're just going to go ahead and grab some redstone and run redstone throughout the back of all of these, hooking them all up into one giant system. In order to wire this all together in a system that works, we're going to need a monostable circuit. Now, it's not that difficult. We're going to come right here to where our little wall thingamajigger is, and we're just going to add one more row of blocks, just like so. Place a button right there, right on it. Well, you can't really see that, but it works. And then we're going to go ahead and place a dropper. Alright, make sure it's not a dispenser. Dropper facing upwards, and then we're going to run a hopper into that. And then we're going to come down here to the dropper and place just one item in here. One stackable item in there. And that will make our monostable circuit. So, once I destroy all of this right here, as you can see, when I fire this, it's going to spit it out into this and then drop it back down to this, which is going to be a really fast, like, tick pulse kind of thing. That's going to send it through the system. So next up, what we're going to do is since this is going to be our activation system, we're going to want to hook this up to up there. So we're going to come out 2 blocks right here. Place a redstone comparator, a redstone repeater, so you got a system that looks something like that. And then all we're going to do is we're going to go up by 1, and then 1 more block once again. That's just going to hook it up to this system, and then we're going to hook up all of this redstone together, just like so. And as you can see, it's going to power most of these. Now, it's not going to power all of them, but that's okay, because we're going to fix that right now. So in order to extend this signal, I'm going to place a block right here behind the first repeater over here on this side where all this stuff is. Then we're going to go ahead and break this second redstone dust right here and place a block right here like so. And then we're going to go ahead and add one more block to here, and then yet again another block right here, and destroy the block below because you don't need it. So you get a little system that looks a little something like this right here. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and just put a piece of redstone dust right there, a repeater right here, and as you can see, that is going to turn on the whole system. So now the system is all working. Now you may be looking, be like, oh, this one doesn't have one, but that's okay, because all we're going to do is we're going to place a piece of redstone dust right there. We're going to set it to 2 ticks just to make sure, because it is going to activate a little bit differently. And then in order to stop this from making a loop, because it does have kind of an infinite redstone loop right there, we're going to place a block above here, because that's going to block it off from there. And then that is pretty much the majority of the redstone all done for this. So I'm going to go ahead and jump to the front of this contraption, of this brewing station. We're just going to build up a wall 2 blocks high so that it covers all of our repeaters. And then on top of these right here is where we're going to be going ahead and placing in all of our levers, just like so, because this is what we are going to activate to determine what kind of potion we'd like to make. So real fast, we're going to do a quick little tester for you guys. So of course, well, we can put blocks all the way up and through here too, because that's all going to get covered. Because on top of this, where you can go ahead and put item frames. Okay, and that's going to be determining what goes in where. But before you do that, if you want to make sure it works real fast, we can go ahead and do that. All you got to do is say, let's say we want the nether wart, and we want this thing, and we want this thing. And now when we click the lever, you'll see that these will go back so fast and come forward that 1 block from each thing will go down. So I'll show you. We put like 20 blocks in there, and like 64 or 60 of stone brick in there. Then now when we hit this button, you'll see they will very quickly come back, drop in exactly 1 block every time, and then shoot back out. And then as you can see over here, we have exactly 1 block from those 2 things we selected. The third one I didn't put anything in, that's why nothing happened, but that is pretty much the whole thing working. Now all we gotta do is add another item. So going to get yourself some item frames and just fill in this whole top part. Now you got to keep watching, because these items have to go in a specific order, because it's going from right to left to make sure that they work. And just a quick optional thing that you can do, like this is completely optional if it's all working and stuff. You can go ahead and place redstone lamps down here just to give it a better like lighting system, so you can tell what levers are flicked more, so you can see we're doing this. So that means then when we flick this lever down and this lever down, you know, it's just kind of better representation than just looking at the levers. So you can do that if you want, totally not needed, but if you got the resources, might as well, because it's just going to look a little bit cooler in my opinion. Okay, so for the next part of this farm, we're going to go ahead and place in all the items, and I already did, but they have to be in this exact order that we have right here. It has to go nether wart, magma cream, sugar, glistening melons, golden carrots, spider eyes, gas tier, blaze powder, pufferfish, rabbit's foot, turtle shell, phantom membrane, redstone, glowstone, dust, gunpowder, fermented spider eye, and then dragon's breath. And the reason they have to go this way is because you can't start the thing with, melons and then try and add nether wart. It's not going to make anything, of course. And so, yeah, it's really simple. If you don't have the item, like if it's an item that you're not going to use, like maybe phantom membranes, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Just skip that one and just go to the next one and place everything else in. It's not like a big deal. It's not going to break it as long as you have like nether wart or something like that, which is vital to have. So yeah, make sure you do in this order. If you don't have the thing, you can skip it, and if your potion will make without it, then congratulations, there you go, it works out. But in order to add them in, all I do is place some in the item frame, then you just come above the chest and place them in there, and it works out really easily. Now we're just going to do a simple little bit, which is going to be adding the water bottles. You could add them in manually or not, because I think it's easier not to. But all you have to do is come around to the back, place a hopper going sideways into your brewing stand, and then a hopper above that. And then you go ahead and break out the block above where those two are. And then this right here will be where your chest is. And you can go and place stuff in there. So we can place all our water bottles in here. And yeah, you can see they're going to get sucked up by the hopper and put into the system. So now this is full of water bottles. And then now let's just say we want some kind of potion. What kind of potion do we want? So all I did was go on Google and I just searched up how to make these potions. I got myself a big old chart of them. So I'm just going to have this set up. And let's say we want to make a potion of fire resistance for 8 minutes. So we put in a nether wart, of course, because that's what we have to do to start out everything. So you might as well have this one permanently flipped down. Then we need a magma cream. And then we're going to extend it to 8 minutes by using a piece of redstone dust. Now if we do all that, then we come down here and press this button. As you can see, all those chests are going to get flipped out. Oh, now I did forget one thing, of course. Always forget this in this new update. You got to fill in blaze powder in order to get these things to charge or whatever. You don't have to use a whole bunch. As you can see, it does quite a bit. But yeah, that's pretty much this whole thing all done and dusted. As you can see, it's just going to make all these potions for us. So yeah, we're just waiting for this. After the nether wart is done with it, as you can see, it immediately switches to the magma cream. So it goes from an awkward potion, and then once this is done, it's going to become a fire resistant potion. And oh yeah, this is also why I like the lights, because as you can see, it just makes it all nice and bright, and yeah, it adds a little bit of variety of this boring little design that we have. It's kind of cool, but as you can see, yep, there's our potion of fire resistance, and now we're just waiting for this redstone to finish up. And then once that redstone finishes up, we will have ourselves potions of fire resistance that last 8 minutes long. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep this outro. Alright, real fast. Here we go. There we go. Potion of fire resistance, 8 minutes long. And then as we take them, water bottles fill, and I'm gonna go ahead and drink this just to show you guys. But yeah, that's this whole entire redstone contraption all done. You can go ahead and mess with it if you want, place stairs above it or something like that. I don't know, you do whatever you want to do. I'll go ahead and give you just one more quick little view from the back side to see how it works. As you can see, those things are turned off because those are the things that are pushed down, the levers that are powered. So yeah, it's just going to look a little something like that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for 2K subs, because we did just hit it. We're at like 2010 or something like that right now. Yeah, hit 2K subs, that's pretty cool. And yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching yet again another video. I hope you did like it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'll be down there helping you guys answer any questions you may have. But anyways, thank you guys for watching yet another video. I'm gonna say it 10 more times. No, I'm joking. Thank you guys for watching another video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.